how modern sales, leadership, culture, and branded experience and redefining the future of promotional marketing on purpose driven leadership and industry innovations.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Welcome to the episode. We are diving into how modern sales, leadership, culture, and branded experience and redefining the future of promotional marketing. And joining us in Mitch from Cotton Candy, Canada, largest branded merchandise organization, to share his insight on purpose-driven leadership and industry innovations. Thank you so much, Mitch, for being here. I mean, it's wonderful to have you here to know things from your lens, how you look things, and the audience today will get to learn from you, learn from the 5 questions that we're going to ask you from now. The first question on the screen: leadership and vision. Cotton Candy, Canada, largest branded merchandise organization. As a leader, what core principle guide your leadership style, especially when inspiring team towards continuous learning and growth?
I think there's a couple points here to discuss that kind of define things
Sure.
on our end. One of them, we'll start with clarity. It's very important that we understand that people are going to perform their best when they really understand what we do.
Right, right,
And when they do that, they need to feel trusted to kind of own their results and know that they're fully supported.
right.
I think leadership is not about an org chart or a title per se. It is about elevating those around you.
Of course, of course.
So our role as leaders is to create that environment where everyone is, constantly learning. We're willing to try new things, and
Yes.
and we're always evolving.
Yes, and
You know,
accept new challenges,
so
accept new things, new targets along with the leader. It's what you create a new leader, right?
that's exactly it. So we try to accomplish that by minimizing barriers, providing a direction, because sales can be difficult and draining sometimes, but the resiliency of a sales team is what's vital to success.
Right. Well, the second question, culture and team dynamics. You're emphasizing empathy, collaboration, resilience as strength. What practices or habit helps you build a culture where team feel motivated, supported, and empowered to succeed?
Great. Yeah. So like I don't think you cultivate a culture by having a big game or talking a big game, sorry, or having a catchy mission statement necessarily.
Right,
Culture is built every day, and it's built on habits that we possess and that we carry out. So here, like we always want to celebrate the wins loudly. Big
right,
and
right.
small, the celebration is good, and we ensure that we own our mistakes without shame. Mistakes are good. Mistakes,
Mhm.
harness growth. And so I'd say that our role as leaders is to, openly communicate, provide consistent coaching, and kind of share accountability
Right,
that
right.
way. And leading with empathy is really how we do it every day.
Resilience as a strength.
Yes, sir.
Wow, wow, it's a basic example. The third question, branded merchandise trends. From your perspective, what major trends are shaping branded merchandise in Canada today? And how are clients' needs evolving in 2025?
Great. So I think there's three trends that I've really noticed over the last little while. One being kind of premium gifts with
Wow.
brands. People want to see their brand beside, another kind of leading worldwide brand. I think that's important. Creates that higher sense of value and that higher sense of belonging that way. So that's the first trend. The second is sustainability. The world is evolving, and there's so many more sustainable practices and sustainable products that
Right.
organizations are leaning towards more of that. And then the third trend that I'm seeing is that it's not just about an item anymore, it's about an experience.
Experience, yes.
It's, like whether that's kitting or it's the feeling you get as you're opening your item or items or things like that. And that experience of a promotional item or items is really what we're trying to create, not just the item itself.
Beautiful. Well, the fourth question was value creation for clients. What distinguish a truly memorable branded experience from a standard promotional item? How does Cotton Candy approach creating value that stays with customers long after the product is delivered?
Yeah, I think creating value, it needs to be very intentional. Like every product can tell a story that
Yes, yes, it
Not
does.
only can the recipient, feel in the moment, but they can feel every time that item is used
Right.
moving forward. It's so we really try to dive into what a brand story is trying to tell, or what story they're trying to tell, and the feeling that they're trying to harness by someone receiving the product. It's so much more than just slapping a logo on an item. It's about designing something that reflects a brand and that
Right.
emotional connection of that brand to the user.
Yes, and the product should speak about himself when you give
Yeah.
a branded item. Well, the future of sales and growth, I'm like very curious to know this from you. With constant changes in technology, buying behaviors, and sustainability expectations, what do you believe the future of sales leadership looks like in the promo industry over the next 5 years?
I think the first thing is we have to embrace the technology changes. We have to be engaged. We have to be open. We have to kind of stay ahead of the curve as much as we can.
Right,
That's technology, obviously with sustainable practices is going to be part of that as well. And then, we need personalized engagement that way, whether that's AI
right.
or other technology. Like
Yes, a
the
lot,
biggest differentiator in our world is still always going to be the people.
of course.
And that's so we need to embrace the technology and utilize the technology, but it's the people that, at Cotton Candy that are always going to make the difference that way.
Wow.
Yeah, our job as a sales leader is to, kind of embrace that role of kind of coaching the growth and coaching the sales, and to be flexible and the
True.
collaboration and all of that. But we need to do all that while staying fiercely human in a world that is going to continue to automate. But
Huh?
it's that human element that, the people are always going to be the difference for us.
Of course, of course. Even if the AI, since you topic talking about the topic AI, you need people to run that AI.
Yeah, I think you do need people that are embracing it, and I don't think it's a specialist within the organization. I think it's within all of us every
All of
day.
us.
Like we
Yes,
have to
yes,
embrace
yes,
it, and
yes.
we should all be
And it's no
AI
harm. It's
experts.
no harm
Yeah.
practicing it. It's no harm using it.
Yeah, I think it's great, and I think it's something that can be a great advantage to us if we embrace it and stay engaged with AI changes, which happen quick. And yeah, it's difficult, but it can be a great advantage for us.
Of course. Well, what a fantastic conversation with Mitch, full of clarity, leadership, wisdom, fresh perspective of future of branded experience. Thanks for tuning in. Explore how purpose, culture, innovation shape real growth in our industry. We'll see you in the next episode. What is your best email
Oh, my
address?
email address, it's mitchc
Okay.
at cottoncandy.com.
Beautiful. Thank you, Mitch. Have a
Okay,
good day.
thanks again. All right,
Yeah,
bye bye.
bye.